beat.
And welcome inside Mountain Lion Park as we are set for Game 2 of this opening conference play matchup between the UCCS Mountain Lions and Colorado State University of Pueblo Thunderwolves. My name's Jake Ross. I'll have the action from Mountain Lion Park all day for you today as we're set for 2 7-inning games in this doubleheader. The Thunderwolves took Game 1. As the Mountain Lions tried to rally, they did have the tying and winning run on base in the 9th inning yesterday, but could not get it done as the Thunderwolves closed the door to win their opening game of conference play for the 2nd year in a row. The Mountain Lions trying to bounce back today. Both teams kind of resetting the start of their season at the start of RMAC play, as the preseason or pre-conference games, I should say, do matter in the long run of the national tournament, but not so much in your own conference, as you just want to be the best of the teams in your area. As the Thunderwolves come in, obviously 1-0 in RMAC play. They're just 3-12 overall in their season. The Mountain Lions just below 500, 7-10 overall, coming in with the 1 loss in conference play to this point. I'll get you some starting lineups here. First with the visitors of Colorado State University Pueblo. Leading things off at first base will be Reggie Williams, and the 2-hole in center is Noah Hennings. Doing the catching in the 3-hole, Brady Pruitt. Doing the designated hitting in the cleanup spot is Christian Castaneda. Trey Vasquez in the 5-hole will be at shortstop. Third baseman is Kristen Howard. He'll be batting 6th. Jeremiah Sanchez out in right batting 7th. Elijah Borjas in left field in the 8-hole with Colton Miller over at 2nd for the Thunderwolves. He will be in the 9-hole spot. First pitch from Ryder Mancuso misses outside for ball 1. And we are underway here in Colorado Springs. Beautiful backdrop to Mountain Lion Park here with Pulpit Rock just behind the batter's eye, and even better view the other direction with Pikes Peak. As Mancuso falls behind 2-0 here quickly on Williams, and he nibbles on the outside to get the first strike with that fastball. 2-1 now as Mancuso working quickly on Williams. Already set the 2-1. That one's going to be just low. Digging it out behind the plate is Tyler Richardson for UCCS. We'll get you the defensive lineup for the Mountain Lions in just a moment. But Mancuso back set. He delivers again. That one's high, and a leadoff walk will begin the game for the Thunderwolves as Williams trots to first. For the Mountain Lions defensively in the outfield from left to right, Kit Wigington in left, Aaron Brackle out in center with Casey Campbell in right field. Vander Hodges at third with Caleb Stubbings at first. Ronan Hella at shortstop. The freshman has made almost every start over there in the 6th spot. Macaulay Sayre, the sophomore, slides over to second base after earning that shortstop position his freshman year. But with the new freshman Hella out there, he occupies the right side of second base this year. As we mentioned, Richardson behind the plate, catching balls and strikes from Ryder Mancuso, who's behind 0-1 on Hennings now, is checked over to first base a couple times unsuccessfully. Mancuso comes in 2.12 ERA. He has 1 win in his only decision on the season. Is that one right down the pipe for strike 1, evening the count. Mancuso, this is his 3rd start and 6th appearance. He made a couple of relief appearances before he got the call to start games, and he has done so effectively. Nice curveball there. 12-6 movement, drops in for strike 2. And Mancuso works ahead for the first time today, 1-2 on Noah Hennings. Conservative lead over at first for Williams. He's been checked on a couple times already. Going to the plate, Mancuso just misses outside. 2-2, nice fastball there. Tried to get Hennings to chase, but Noah staying put in the box. Good discipline. Mountain Lions in their black tops with the white numbers. That one's in the dirt. Swung on and missed with first place occupied. The drop third will not be in effect. And the first strikeout of the day for Mancuso is Hennings. The Thunderwolves are in their navy blue tops with red trim. They've got the gray pants with the blue and red pinstripe down the sides. That one inside, not handled by Richardson, but didn't get far enough away for Reggie Williams to move up on the base paths. 1-0 on Pruitt. Thunderwolves catcher comes into the day batting .288, just below 300, as again checking on first base is Mancuso, but Williams back in safely. That one just misses outside once again. Gary Chakowski, our home plate umpire, behind the plate for game 1. Excuse me, that's Thomas Stout behind the plate. Gary Chakowski over at third base, and Daniel Muth at first is our officiating crew for the day today. 3-0 though on Pruitt, as Mancuso, who leads the Mountain Lions in the earned run average category, struggling to find command here early. The 3-0, that one drops in right down the middle. Taking the whole way was Pruitt. Can't get a better pitch than that one. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. 3-1 now. Double play is in order. Mountain Lions infield and double play depth. Runner goes, throw to second base. Safe at second, as swiping a bag is Reggie Williams. After a couple of pickoff attempts, he successfully moves up. Takes the double play out of order. It was a strike at the plate. So a full count now on Brady Pruitt. The 3-2. Curveball drops in. That one's knocked into the gap in left center field. This is going to get to the wall. Around and in to score the opening run is Reggie Williams, as a RBI double opens the scoring for Brady Pruitt, and the Thunderwolves strike first. Sixteenth RBI on the season for Pruitt. He leads the starters here today for Colorado State Pueblo. That fastball just below the knees. Good take to open the at-bat from Christian Castaneda. The 1-0, that one drops in for strike one, just at the knees. Could have gone either way. But getting the call is Mancuso, who already finds himself in a one-run hole. Pruitt stands on second. Not too big of a lead, but over to cover him just in case was Macaulay Sayre. The pitch to the plate, miss low once again. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Reggie Williams, who had that leadoff walk, was checked on 4 or 5 times overall, but ends up stealing second anyhow, as again behind 3-1 is Mancuso. Another daylight play, pickoff goes to second. Nice swim move. Gets back in for Pruitt. He was dead to rights, but a nice move with his arms. Dodged the tag of Sayre, and he stays alive on the base paths. Again, Sayre kind of creeping towards the bag, but he'll return to his position. The pitch, this one's knocked into left field. This'll get to the wall. Another run will score as Pruitt comes around, and back-to-back doubles the lead for the Thunderwolves, as it is 2-0 early in this one. Early struggles here for Mancuso. Back-to-back RBI doubles after Pruitt and Castaneda both find the wall in left field. That one way inside on Vasquez. He has to tuck his hands in to get out of the way. 1-0, and an early mound visit here from Mark Lee, the pitching coach of UCCS. Not very settled on the mound is Mancuso. Kind of been jumpy since the inception of this game, just a few minutes past 11 a.m. local time. This is the first mound visit. You see Thomas Stout signaling behind home plate as he gets ready to go break out the scrum on the mound from the Mountain Lions coaching staff. 1-0 the situation at the plate on Trey Vasquez. Runner on second base is Christian Castaneda, who had an RBI double. 2 runs in. It's the Wolfpack. Leads it 2-0. The second pitch of the at-bat in there, swinging on the inside heater, was Vasquez. The count even 1-1. It's always important from a pitcher after a mound visit to come back strong with his opening pitch. Mancuso does so there. The 1-1. Bunt attempt. Did he pull it back? Yes, he did. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Wind here at Mountain Lion Park blowing right to left from the first base side of the field. You see the flag out there in center field, just a steady breeze all the way through. So wind gusts pick up here early in this game. That one's gonna be low. Another walk for Mancuso. It's gonna put Vasquez on first base. No action in the Mountain Lion pen quite yet. You have to imagine that Mancuso's going to have to eat up some time here, even if he struggles early in this one. Stepping in is Howard. Third baseman for the Wolfpack comes in with a .315 average and takes for strike one. Oh, 1, that one drops right in there. Nice slow-moving curveball, locks up Howard. He's behind 0-2 quickly. The 0-2 pitch. That one's bounced foul into the Pueblo dugout. We'll do it again. 0-2, 1 out. Runners on first and second. That one's fouled straight back into the screen. And again, staying alive 0-2 is Howard. Stepping off to check at second is Castaneda. A bit happy feet over there. Mancuso will get another sign. Another 0-2. That one just misses outside. Easily could have rung up Howard on that one, but Howard gets the call from Stout. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good 0-2 pitch either way from Mancuso. Is very close to the plate was that one. The curveball gets him though. A 1-out strikeout and a big one for the Mountain Lions, who are in damage limitation mode early in this game. And the first 2 outs of the game are strikeouts for Mancuso. As Jeremiah Sanchez takes his turn. That one misses low, ball 1. Quick little recap as the 7th batter of the inning comes to the plate for Pueblo. A leadoff walk for Williams. He stole second. Came around to score on the RBI double from Brady Pruitt. That was followed up by an RBI double out of Christian Castaneda to score Pruitt. And then a 1-out walk to Trey Vasquez, who still stands on first base. Castaneda still out there on second. Behind is Mancuso, 2 balls and no strikes on Sanchez. The 2-0. That one catches the outside part of the plate, 2-1. Another 2-1. That one on the ground. A diving Sayre grabs it out at first base. What a play. Macaulay Sayre laying out ends the inning. But damage done from CSU Pueblo, who take a 2-run lead to the bottom of the first inning here in Colorado Springs.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
Bottom of the first inning here in Colorado Springs, Mountain Lion Park, as the bats for CSU Pueblo getting started early here. It'll be Macaulay Sayre to lead things off for the Mountain Lions offensively after ending the first inning defensively for the Mountain Lions with a beautiful diving stop at second base. As we'll get you the starting lineups here. Tyler Curtis getting the start on the mound for the Thunderwolves. He delivers an outside ball to open his day. Macaulay Sayre will lead things off. He's out at second for the Mountain Lions. Kit Wigington in the 2-hole. Caleb Stubbings, the last Mountain Lion that will for sure bat here in the first inning for UCCS. He is at first base. Designated hitter in the 4-hole is Brad Madison, as again taking high, 3-0 on Sayre. At the plate, Casey Campbell out and right. He's in the 5-hole. Tyler Richardson batting 6 behind the plate. Aaron Brackle in center is in the 7-hole. Vander Hodges at third, batting 8th for the Mountain Lions, with Ronan Hella at shortstop. Rounding out the lineup in the 9-hole. 3-1 pitch outside, and both teams giving up leadoff walks in this game. It came back to bite the Mountain Lions. We'll see if UCCS can capitalize offensively on the leadoff walk as well. Kit Wigington, a big bat in the Mountain Lions lineup. He leads the Mountain Lions with 3 home runs on his young season. See if he can do something like that here as he takes for ball 1. Wind still calmly from right to left as we get an early mound visit here. Wondering if Curtis had some discomfort here, I should say. As awfully quick to the trigger is the coaching staff here from CSU Pueblo. He's only thrown 5 pitches in this game. Excuse me, 6 pitches in this game. 5 in the opening at bat. 1 here into Wigington, who is ahead 1 ball and no strikes. Quick visit from the dugout. We're back to baseball. It's the sun peeking out, a little bit of overcast, some angry looking clouds overhead here at Mountain Lion Park. Wasn't supposed to be too big a threat of precipitation, easy for me to say, but we'll see if that holds up. The 1-1 to Wigington, that one catches the inside corner, 1-2. Is in attack mode now after the mound visit is Curtis on the mound. The 1-2. That slider outside, 2-2. Had good movement on it, but started a little too far outside. Couldn't get it to come all the way back in. Curtis comes in with a 3.60 ERA. He's 1-1 in decisions on his season for the Thunderwolves, as that one's through the right side. Cutting second, going to third is Sayre. The throw will go all the way to the fence, and moving up to second is Wigington. So that'll go down as a single, no doubt. Up to third is Sayre. Keep an eye on the scoreboard, let you know what the final ruling on that was for Caleb Stubbings. But now, or excuse me, for Kit Wigington, as Caleb Stubbings is at the plate. As that one's outside for ball 1. All 3 batters for the Mountain Lions have seen balls to open the at-bat. The 1-0 here, that one's left over the plate. It's hit softly into foul territory, hangs up for Williams to slide over and make the grab and foul ground. And Stubbings is the first out for UCCS.
Now batting, number 15, Brad Madison.
It's a designated hitter, Brad Madison, who's been an RBI machine for the Mountain Lions. He has 17 RBIs already on his season. Likes to throw out doubles every turn of the corner as he takes a curveball for strike one. Yo 1. That one, fastball right down the middle, bounced off the plate and into his own shoulder from Madison. He's no worse for wear, and we'll start back up again, 0-2 on Brad Madison. Sayre at third, Wigington at second. First base is empty for UCCS. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Curtis, who's gotten back-to-back outs here after putting two Mountain Lions in scoring position. As Casey Campbell, who had a solo home run in the first inning yesterday, will take his first turn against Curtis. Curveball left over the plate. That one fouled off to the third base side, out of play, 0-1. Good movement on the pitches thus far from Curtis. His curveball and slider both working early in this game as he's using that 3-pitch mix. This one will stay fair. Hustling to the bag is Williams. He'll win the race. And two leadoff Mountain Lions get aboard but are stranded as a scoreless inning to open the game for CSU. Pueblo defensively maintains their 2-run lead. It's 2-0 as we go to the second inning.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
It'll be Elijah Borjas to lead things off for the Thunderwolves here in the second inning as 8, 9, and 1 due up in the lineup for CSU Pueblo. Strike one delivered from Mancuso, who's back out there for his second inning of work after a tough first inning. See how he responds here against the bottom of the lineup. That one misses inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Mountain Lions offensively threaten in the first inning, but can't convert, leaving 2 runners in scoring position. This one's bounced up the middle. Again, Sayre, the jump throw, and McCulley Sayre showing off the leather early. First to his left in the first inning. This time to his right up the middle. He gets out number 1. Making difficult plays look easy, the name of the game for McCulley Sayre and the Mountain Lions infield. As that one catches the outside half for strike one. As Colton Miller steps in for his first at bat. 0-1, that one, same spot, same result, 0-2. As working quickly and effectively here in the second is Mancuso. The 0-2, that one left high, 1-2. Could see that one out of the hands from Mancuso. The 1-2, swung on and missed. That one safely hits the ground. They'll record the out at first base on the drop third strike. And good response from Mancuso here after 7 Thunderwolves come to the plate in the first inning. The first 2 here in the second are retired from Mancuso. Third strikeout of the day there. As he delivers ball 1 to Reggie Williams for the second straight plate appearance for the Wolves leadoff hitter. 2-0 now on Williams. That one's high and outside. Williams, his first time up, walked, stole second, came around to score on an RBI double as that one catches the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Good crowd here in this highway rivalry in the RMAC. This catches the inside half this time. 2-2, the count on Williams. The 2-2, that one's inside. The count will run full. Three and two, 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch from Mancuso, that one's fouled out of play. That one might find Nevada here in Colorado Springs, one of the major streets in this north side of town. Another 3-2, that one's in the dirt, and another walk puts Williams on first base. That'll bring up Hennings. Good at bat from Williams. Grinded it out to a full count. Was able to find his way aboard with 2 outs. Hennings, who struck out his first time, will try it again. Check swing. Did he go around? They call it at the plate. Yes, he did. Tyler Richardson was pointing down for the help at first base. I think the result would have been the same. He was out on his front foot over the plate. 0-1 either way. It's a pitch to Hennings. That one just inside, 1-1. Mancuso trying to work east to west a lot early in this game. He's done so much more effectively here in the second inning. The 1-1, that one outside. Good job getting out to secure it from Richardson. 2 balls and 1 strike. High 40s, low 50s here. Weather-wise, the north side of town, that wind is persistent. Kind of from the southeast, as the 2-1 is going to catch the leg of Hennings, and he'll go to first with the hit by pitch. As it looked like Mancuso was going to get cleanly through the second inning after he retired the first 2 batters. But a little bit of traffic now as the 3-hole comes up, and Brady Pruitt, who had an RBI double his first time up, comes on with 2 runners on and 2 outs. First pitch, Pruitt is in the dirt. At a 60-foot pitch there, well in front of the plate. 1-0. Time called. Mancuso will start his motion over. 1-0. That one right down the middle, 1-1. Good response pitch on the sawed-off fastball. One and one. Runners on first and second. 2 outs in the second. So that one's high. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Pruitt. Took a 3-1 pitch into the left center gap. Found the wall just below the flagpole out there in left center field. 2-1 pitch here. That one just low. Looked like it could have crossed at the knees, but not getting the calls. Mancuso for the second straight at bat for Pruitt. He faces a 3-1 situation. The pitch here. That one again knocked into left center field. This time over to cut it off is Wigington. The throw will go to third, but diving in safely is Hennings from first base. In to score once again is Williams, and the lead is 3 for the Thunderwolves.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18, Christian Castaneda.
So Hennings at third, ending up at second base after the throw is Pruitt. I imagine it goes down as a single and he moves up on the throw. Double check that in between innings here. Oh, 1 now on Castaneda. He himself had an RBI double his first time. He was stranded at second, though, as that one catches the bottom of the zone. 0-2 quickly. Mancuso gets his sign, comes set. The payoff pitch. That one was a fastball on the outside half, trying to overpower Castaneda. He was able to catch up with it enough to foul it out of play. Did get good contact, but was much behind the pitch. So see another 0-2 here. That one just misses outside, 1-2. Good placement on these 0-2 situations from Mancuso, but isn't getting the call on the outside half. Comes set on the mound, the 1-2 pitch. That one's again fouled off on the first base side, out of play. Mancuso checks on third, comes set. The pitch to the plate, 1-2, fouled straight back. Good battle at the plate here from Castaneda as he tries to survive behind 1-2. 2 outs in the second, 1 run in, runners on second and third. The pitch, that one just low. Like a cut fastball or a late curveball. Evens the count, 2-2. Runner on third is Hennings, who was hit by a pitch. Pruitt on second, singled. As this one's lifted into left field, this could be trouble. That one, it's gonna find its way out. A 3-run shot from Christian Castaneda, his first of the year. Adds 3 more to the Thunderwolves lead. And just like that, it is a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, number 12,
Trey Vasquez, who walked himself his first time up, comes up for the second straight inning. 3 RBIs for Castaneda already is number 6, 7, and 8 on his season as he nearly doubles his RBI total with one swing of the bat. That's how fast they can hurt you. 2-0 here already on Vasquez at the plate. He takes for strike one at the knees. Two-one, back to the backstop, and Mancuso just doesn't seem to find his command. Looked like he was gonna have a strong inning to start this second. But a walk, a hit by pitch, a single and a home run, and now another hit by pitch has put the next 5 batters aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, number 27, Tyson Howard.
Second hit batsman in this game. Puts a runner on first with 2 outs. That one popped just foul. Not able to react quite in time was Tyler Richardson. We'll do it again. Oh, 1, runner goes, throw to second base. Out at second base, caught stealing for Vasquez. Ends the inning as damage, though, once again already done for the Thunderwolves as a 3-run homer seals the 4-run game, as we'll take another look at it here. But the Thunderwolves with a 6-0 lead as we go to...
The Thunderwolves record 4 runs on 2 hits with no errors and no runners left on.
As we'll take one more look at that home run. Trotting around the bases with his first of the year is Castaneda. Gives the Thunderwolves a 6-run lead as we go to break here at the end of 2.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
Tyler Richardson leading things off here for the Mountain Lions. He knocks the first pitch he sees into left field, and the Mountain Lions have a leadoff single here in the second. Second straight inning, the Mountain Lions were able to find the base paths on the first at-bat. As Aaron Brackle will try it for the first time against Curtis. UCCS had their first 2 runners aboard in the first. That one's caught. What a play at second base by Miller. Over the shoulder as he peeks behind him, and he robs a single away from Aaron Brackle.
Number 34, Vander Hodges.
So nearly for the second inning running where the Mountain Lions able to get their first 2 batters on, but very nice play at second base from Miller. Takes the single away from Brackle. First pitch strike to Hodges at the plate. As that curveball misses inside 1-1. The 1-1 to Hodges. That one on the ground to the right side. Trying to turn 2. There's one on to first. Not in time. As Hodges beats it out by half a stride. It was a close play there, but just able to beat out the throw was Hodges, and the Mountain Lions stay alive for Ronan Hella.
Ronan Hella.
First pitch from Curtis is lifted behind the plate, still barely in play. Not able to secure it was Pruitt as he was coming close to contact with that screen behind home plate here at Mountain Lion Park. 0-1 quickly on the Mountain Lions shortstop. The 0-1, that one catches the outside half, 0-2. Hodges on first, 2 outs, 0-2 at the plate on Hella. The pitch from Curtis, that one reached and poked into left field. That one's gonna get down and find the wall. They're gonna send Hodges. The throw will not come to the plate, and the Mountain Lions get a run back. That one didn't look like it was gonna be too much trouble for the Thunderwolves, as way out in front on that one was Hella.
Second baseman, number 6, Macaulay
I think the wind caught it just enough, though. It carried into deep left and was able to get to the fence, as Borjas out there was closer to second base than he was the left field line, and that one got to the wall, and Hodges on his horse able to score. That one just misses outside as Sayre takes his second at bat. So an RBI double for Hella. Probably the softest double he's ever hit. That one's fouled back, 1-1 on Sayre. Sayre takes his time as he steps back in. Coming set on the mound is Curtis. The 1-1. This one's lifted high out of play on the first base side. Bounces harmlessly behind the Mountain Lions dugout. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 on Macaulay Sayre. Runner on second, 2 outs. This one, once again, fouled out of play. We'll do it again. So Mountain Lions able to eke out a run here in the bottom of the second inning. Looking for more with Hella in scoring position. Another 1-2. Curveball swung on and missed from Sayre. He's out number 3, but the Mountain Lions get a run back, as the RBI double from Hella gets the Mountain Lions on the board. It's a 6-1 game as we go to the third. Joe McDermott in to pitch for UCCS. As Mancuso just going 2 innings in this game. Not on the right side of things decision-wise for UCCS as we look at a couple replays here. Couple nice defensive plays so far in the game out of Macaulay Sayre up the middle as you see that jump throw as he ranges to his right.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning.
Home run there.
Tyson Howard.
It's really the big dagger thus far. That was from Castaneda, his first of the year, a 3-1 shot. It's what gave the Thunderwolves their 6-run lead. First pitch, that one's on the ground right at Sayre. Easy play for him this time. He'll come across and retire Howard for out number 1 for the 2nd straight inning.
Now batting, right fielder, number 7, Jeremiah Sanchez.
Jeremiah Sanchez steps in. He grounded to Sayre himself his first time. Dermott sets and fires once again. That one's out of play on the third base side. 1-1. One just bounced foul, 1-2. And McDermott's first batter of the afternoon. McDermott comes in with an even 9 ERA. This one's lifted again into left field. Could be trouble going to the wall. It's off the wall. Wigginton tracks it down in the corner, but striding into second base with the 1-out double is Jeremiah Sanchez.
Left fielder, number 36, Elijah Borjas.
That one's inside to open the bat on Elijah Borjas. Joe McDermott on the mound. You actually heard his brother on the broadcast yesterday as Matt McDermott back in the Springs. Held things down in the booth for us. Did quite the job for his first time on the mic, I must say. Diving stop, Hella. He's not going to get an out, but did good just to keep it in the infield as that one looked like it was ticketed for left field and saves a run as unable to come around with Sanchez. Puts the double play back in order in the first and third situation as Richardson calls out the infield play for the Mountain Lions behind the plate. So an infield single. As coming to the plate for the second time is Colton Miller. He struck out swinging his first time up. It's the third and final strikeout victim for Mancuso. First pitch to him from McDermott, bunted foul into the screen, 0-1. See what the Mount Lion infielders choose to do after they see the first bunt attempt. Hodges is even with third base at third. Stubbings has to cover the runner at first, so he's at his base. The 0-1. Instead, a pickoff goes to first. Back safely, though, is Borjas. The Mount Lions look for their first clean inning of the game. The 0-1 bunted straight down. The runner does go home. They tag him out as the safety squeeze play put on there by CSU Pueblo, unsuccessful, as Richardson smartly
Now batting.
pump
First
fake to
base,
second,
number 13,
then
Reggie Williams.
tagged out the breaking Sanchez to eliminate him at the plate. Ball one delivered to Reggie Williams, who has been to the plate in every inning of this game. Has yet to see a first pitch strike, has Reggie Williams. 0-1, that one just misses as well. 2 balls and no strikes. That one's low as well. 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 pitch. That one's right down the pipe. Good comeback pitch from McDermott, 3-1. Eking the whole way on that one was Williams. This 3-1's rocketed into right field, back to the wall, and watching that one fly is Campbell and Brackle in the second 3-1 home run of the game. Gives the Thunderwolves a 9-1 lead. First home run of the year as well for Reggie Williams. RBIs 11, 12, and 13 for him. It's the most efficient type of offense.
Go, Gary. Be better.
Some sort of message being delivered to the Thunderwolves dugout. It's Gary Chakowski out there at third. Not sure what the message was there. Looked like some sort of warning, but didn't really seem to do anything wrong, did the Thunderwolves, as ball one's delivered at the plate to Hennings. The 1-0. That one in there, 1-1. This one's lifted in foul territory on the first base side. That one gonna get out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. That one lifted to right field over is Campbell. That one falls fair. Cutting first and heading to second as that ball was thrown straight down into the dirt by Casey Campbell out there. Kind of rolled it to
The catcher, number 19, Brady Pruitt.
second base rather than throwing it over, but into second with a double is Hennings. That brings up Pruitt. Had a single his last time up. This one straight out to center. Might get another run home. The throw will go to the plate. Not quite in time, as sliding in safely is Hennings. And the lead is 9 for the Thunderwolves.
Christian Castaneda.
So back-to-back singles for Pruitt. This time of the RBI variety, second RBI of the game. Number 17 on his season. As Hennings comes around to score. Pitch to the plate. That one bounced just foul as Richardson controls it behind home plate. 0-1. The 0-1, that one finds the outside half as well, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch from McDermott. That one on the ground up the middle. Knocking it down. Hella, he'll flip it to second, but beating it out is Pruitt. It's the only real play that Hella had after it bounced up into his chest and he couldn't cleanly secure it. It'll go down as an infield single. I believe they may give him an error on this one. Looks like they will, so an E6. And Castaneda gets to bat. He had that 3-run shot his first time up. Takes ball one low. That one's fouled off of the screen, 1-1. Dancing at second is Pruitt. He gains a look from McDermott, but the pitch is bounced into the Pueblo dugout, 1-2. Castaneda just making sure that his teammates are paying attention over there in the dugout. As all the Thunderwolves have come to bat, and this one gets down. The throw's going to go to the plate, and almost a close play there again. Just a little bit late to the party, though, was the baseball, and another run in for CSUP.
Now batting, third baseman, number 27, Tyson.
That's Pruitt that comes around to score. Up to second base is Castaneda, and Vasquez, an RBI single himself. This one's lifted in the infield. This should get it done for UCCS. And 2 outs in the inning for Howard. He's now 0 for 3, excuse me. But more runs in for the Thunderwolves. A 5 spot in the third. It's 11-1 as we go to the bottom of 3. Kit Wigington swings through a first pitch fastball for strike one to open the Mountain Lions half of the third inning, as they have work to do down 10. This one on the ground to shortstop, up with it and over to throw out Wigington is Trey Vasquez, and 2 pitches, 1 out,
Now batting, first base,
as the Thunderwolves are rolling here in Colorado Springs. That one's low to open the at-bat to Caleb Stubbings. 5 runs in the top half of the inning for the Thunderwolves, as that one catches the plate 1-1. This one's lined into center field for a 1-out base hit. Hard turn from Stubbings, but he'll stay put at first base, and a 1-out single has the Mountain Lions on the base pass.
Number 15, Brad Madison.
Brad Madison tries it again. He takes for strike one. Seven hits in the inning, in the top half at least, for CSU Pueblo. Or excuse me, only 6 hits. I can count, I promise. One and one here on Brad Madison. That one is a slider left over the plate, fouled straight back. One and two. Pitch here. This one again, way underneath it was Madison, but again out of play this time on the third base side. The 1-2 count will remain. One, two, with the third try is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stubbings on first, singled with 1 out. The 2-2. This one's rocketed into left field. Straighten that one out, and it's way gone, Brad Madison, but unfortunately for UCCS and Brad Madison, it is a foul ball. Getting a hold of that pitch either way, as a 2-2 count again. The pitch here, this one's knocked into right field. This one may get to the wall. Cutting it off is Sanchez, but still able to get into second base. Sliding with the double is Brad Madison. All the way to third is Caleb Stubbings. And 2 runners in scoring position here for Casey Campbell. First pitch to Campbell. That one's a slider off of his foot. Foul ball. Would have been an easy out, but clearly rolled down the shin and foot of Campbell. Pitch here. This one's hit well into center field. Going back is Hennings. That'll be off the wall. Around to score is Stubbings and Madison, and a 2 RBI double chips away at the lead for the Mountain Lions. It's 11-3 as Brad Madison
Number 7, Tyler
is able to
Richardson.
get around. He had to make sure it got down at second base. Was able to get around still as it was over the head of Hennings, and a 2 RBI double with 1 out for Campbell. That brings up Richardson. This one softly hit. That one was bounced right in front of the plate, so not an out for Richardson, just strike 1 in foul territory. RBIs 9 and 10 on the season for Casey Campbell on his double, as that one misses just a little bit low, it looked like, on Tyler Richardson. 1-1. This one's lifted into center field. Back to the bag to tag if need be is Campbell. Underneath it and a couple hard steps, but staying put at second is Casey Campbell, and Tyler Richardson with the fly out is out number 2.
Aaron Brackle.
Aaron Brackle, who had a single robbed from him by Miller at second base his first time up, takes his second try, fouls his first pitch off, 0-1. A 1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Brackle will dig back in. Conservative lead at second base for Campbell. Nobody's really checking on him, especially here with 2 outs. Pretty much straight up is the infield. This one's bounced high. Baltimore chop to third and able to make the play and throw him out at first is Howard. But the Mountain Lions get a couple runs back. A 2 RBI double from Casey Campbell reduces the lead to just 8. Still quite the lead for CSUP, but we go to the 4th inning, 11-3.
UCCS gives me the freedom I need. With flexible courses and an inspiring campus, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
Back here for the start of the 4th inning. As stepping into the batter's box to lead things off is Jeremiah Sanchez. He takes for strike 1 as Joe McDermott back out there for UCCS. Never got you the final line on Mancuso. He went just 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 6 runs, all earned. 3 walks, 3 punch-outs, faced only 14. To give you kind of a measuring stick, we'll say, McDermott's already faced 10, so not the best outing by any stretch for Mancuso, as that one's in the dirt, 2-2 at the plate on Sanchez. 72 pitches in those 2 innings tossed for Mancuso. It's about the leash for Mountain Lion pitchers in general. That one over the head and into the dugout, so an extra base will be awarded to Sanchez, as dropping his elbow and getting underneath that throw was Vander Hodges at third. They do give the hit to Sanchez, so it'll be an infield single and then an error to allow him to get to second. That'll be undoubtedly an E5 on the throw, as strike one delivered to Borjas, 0-1. That one's in there as well, 0-2 quickly here on Borjas. Payoff pitch. That one just misses outside, 1-2. So this one's lifted again into left field. Back is Wigington, and another big fly. The third of the game for the Thunderwolves.
CSU Pueblo,
And they get those 2 runs right back from UCCS. It is 13-3.
Now batting, second baseman, number 29, Colton Miller.
Is that okay, Gary?
And this one's hit well into left center field. Over to cut it off is Wigington. Chance at second, not quite in time, as Miller's in sliding with the double.
Now batting, first baseman, number 13, Reggie Williams.
RBIs 9 and 10 for Borjas, as the Pueblo bats continue to hurt the Mountain Lions. 13-3 here in the 4th inning. And that one in there, 1-1. Williams has come to bat in all 4 innings of this game. This time he rips it into center field. This should get another run home for the Thunderwolves. Throw will be cut off in the infield by Stubbings, and across is Miller, making it a 14-3 game, as piling on here is the Thunderwolves.
Now batting, center fielder, number 5, Noah Kenny.
4 RBIs now on the game for Reggie Williams. And Hennings, who's got a double and a hit by pitch. This one smacked into left field. Looks like more extra bases for the Thunderwolves. That one will be tossed in, and second and third now the situation is moving up from first all the way to third is Williams. That'll bring up Pruitt. First a mound visit, as Mark Lee makes his second trip to the mound for UCCS. Give you another recap of the inning thus far as the Mountain Lions yet to record an out here in the fourth inning. Leadoff hitter was Jeremiah Sanchez. He singled, but a wild throw from Vander Hodges went into the dugout, allowing him to move up to second. With a runner on second, nobody out, there was a 2-run home run. As we look at the replay here, it was the first home run of the year for Borjas. Knocked in the first 2 runs of the inning. As you take a look at that home run here, that was followed up by a double from Colton Miller. An RBI single from Reggie Williams scored Miller. And that double from Hennings puts himself on second, Williams on third, as Brady Pruitt will see what he can do here against McDermott. Opening pitch of his at-bat. This one's lifted as well into center field. Over to make the play on a slide. Nice grab out there. But tagging is both the runners for Pueblo. Into scores Williams. And up to third is Hennings. And that's a 15-3 game.
Designated hitter, number 18, Christian Castaneda.
So sac fly RBI for Pruitt. Nice play out there by Brackle to get to that ball, though. It was tough with the wind going to his right. Creates a little bit of slice on the ball. 1-1 as swinging through that one at the plate was Castaneda. It was a nice off speed, looked like a curveball from McDermott on the mound. 1-1, 1 out. Runner on third is Hennings. That one in the dirt. Nice block behind the plate by Richardson. He'll be able to track it down. 2-1 now on Castaneda. The 2-1. Nice breaking ball there. Drops in 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Tagging out on the drop third is Richardson behind the plate, and Castaneda goes down. Back-to-back outs here for Joe McDermott,
Now batting,
and that will bring up Vasquez. First strikeout of the day for McDermott. It's the 4th strikeout of the day for the Mountain Lions pitching staff as ball one's delivered to open the at-bat to Vasquez. 1-0, this one's lifted into right center field, high and deep, but underneath it is Campbell, and that will end the inning. But again, a 4-run inning for CSU Pueblo. They lead it 15-3 as we go to the bottom of 4. Back here to start the bottom of the fourth inning. It will be Vander Hodges to lead things off for UCCS. 15-3 ball game in favor of Colorado State University of Pueblo, up about 45 minutes north of their home field. As strike one's delivered to Vander, he fouls off the second pitch, quickly 0-2. As this one's grounded to shortstop, up with it quickly and across is Vasquez. Nice quick play there. Retires Hodges for out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, number 9, Ronan Hella.
Ronan Hella will come to the plate for the second time. He doubled his first time up on an interesting play. He was way out in front, but was able to poke it into left field. They weren't playing him over there. He ended up at second base as he knocks this one right back up the middle for a single. So 2 for 2. Nice little day at the bottom of the lineup for Ronan Hella. Brings up Sayre for his third at-bat. He is 0 for 1 officially. He walked his first time to lead off the game. He struck out swinging his second time. Pitch here. This one's lined foul into the Mountain Lions bullpen. 1-1 on Sayre. Pitch from Curtis. That one looked like a slider, softly hit into right field. Easy play out there for Sanchez. And Sayre is out number 2 here in the fourth inning.
Left fielder, number 13, Kit Wigington.
That one's in there for strike one on Kit Wigington. Kit singled his first time up to right field. They tried to throw out McFoley Sayre at third. It got past, allowing him to move up to second. But he was stranded along with Sayre there in the first inning. He's behind 0-2. Oh, 0-2 still on Wigington. The pitch here, that one's lined just past Hella. He had to get out of the way. This one's going to get to the wall and right. Getting the stop sign at third is Hella, but into second base with a 2-out double is Kit Wigington. He himself has a couple of hits.
First baseman, number 43, Caleb Stubby.
So a 2-out double for Wigington has 2 runners in scoring position for UCCS. Caleb Stubbings appears at the plate for the first time, or for the third time, I should say, and he takes an opening strike one. The 0-1 to him. That one's going to be lifted into the left center field gap. This one's going to find its way to the wall. Around and into scores both Hella and Wigington. And a 2-out RBI double for Stubbings. Gets 2 runs back for UCCS. It's 15-5.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 15, Brad Madison.
Brad Madison, who had a foul ball home run his first time. Unfortunately, they don't count those. This time he hits it well into center field, but out there with a beat on it coming in is Hennings. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. A pair of doubles and a single find 2 more runs for UCCS. It's 15-5 as we go to the 5th.
Now pitching for your outliers, number 35, Will Gabriel.
Back here to start the 5th inning, Will Gabriel is on the mound now for UCCS. We'll get you the final line here on Joe McDermott. He goes 2 innings, 11 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned for the freshman. Didn't walk any, did punch out 1. He faced 18, so Mountain Lions
Leading off the top,
turn the
for
page
pitching,
to Gabriel.
third baseman, number 27,
He comes in with a 19.44 ERA. Not the start to his season he would have wanted for sure. 0-2 in decisions. He has made 4 appearances and 2 starts for UCCS thus far. First pitch from him is high for ball 1, as in the box to start the inning is Kyson Howard. That one's in there for a called strike, 1-1. That one just a bit low. 2 balls and 1 strike on Howard. As the Mount Lions pitching staff continues to struggle to be effective in this game, as this one's on the ground. Hella up with it. He'll come across. Nice. That one bobbled by Stubbings, and safe at first is Howard. Out is Hadjic. And they're going to ask for the umpires to talk about it. It was bobbled at first, but it looked like Stubbings may have re-secured it by the time the runner crossed. Really, it could go either way. I imagine they'll probably stay with the call for that reason. But we'll see what the decision is. Safe at first, the call is. And That will be an error for Caleb Stubbings,
Number 7, Jeremiah Sanchez.
allowing the leadoff runner to reach in Howard. Checking on first is Gabriel. Easy for the lefty. That one, foul ball. They say his foot was still in the box. That easily could have been out number 1 on Sanchez as he tried the drag bunt unsuccessfully. 0-1. Check over to first. Nothing doing over there. One's on the ground, foul. 0-2 now on Sanchez. The 0-2 on its way. That one high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one, another check over to first. Back safely is Howard. That one, strike 3 called as that one caught the outside part of the plate. First strikeout of the day for Gabriel as Sanchez
Now batting,
goes
left
down
fielder,
looking.
Number 36, Elijah Borjas.
Elijah Borjas will try it against Gabriel for the first time. He is 2 for 3 with a ground out, a single, and a 2-run home run his last time up. As Gabriel will fire once again, that one outside. 1-0. Howard, the runner on first, has been checked on quite a bit. Unsuccessful to this point. Runner goes this time. It's fouled off as the hit and run was on. 1-1. Having to jog back to first base is Howard. The 1-1. This one again fouled off. 1-2.
Elijah, come on, kid. Pick us up. See him up. Be patient. Come on.
And this one again bobbled up the middle. This time it's Sarah. The throw will go to third. Nobody there, and sloppy baseball from the Mount Lions as moving up to second is Boras. That one's going to be an E6. So 2 errors in the inning for UCCS, and
Now batting,
the struggles
pinch hitter,
continue.
number 10, Joseph Quintana.
Joseph Quintana will pinch hit. E4 officially on that one. That one just a little bit low. 2 balls and no strikes on Miller.
See him up,
2-0.
Joe. Be patient. Come on, kid.
That one bounced foul, 2-1. Quintana comes into this game for the Thunderwolves with a 300 average, nice and even for him. He's played in 10 games, started just 3 for the Thunderwolves. Nice play over there at third base from Vander Hodges. He had to wait on that ball and fire it quickly. He gets the out of Quintana. And that's out number 2
Now batting,
in the inning
first
for
base,
UCCS.
number 13, Reggie Williams.
Keep an eye on Quintana, see if he comes in defensively at second for Miller. First pitch to Williams, who still has batted in every inning of this game. 0-1 as it was fouled off. That one just misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, this one inside out into left field. Over there to throw it back in. And out at the plate. What a play. And the Mountain Lions get out of the inning. Great play all around as the Mountain Lions get the outfield assist. And that ends the inning for UCCS. The first inning, the Mountain Lions give up just a single run as it is a 16-5 game as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Staying in the game defensively is Quintana at second base, as Casey Campbell will lead things off for the Mountain Lions offensively. It is 5, 6, and 7 due up in the Mountain Lions lineup as Campbell fouls that one back for strike 1. This one's on the ground to short, under the glove of the shortstop Vasquez. That's undoubtedly going to be an error. And that is a leadoff base runner for UCCS as Casey Campbell stands on first.
The catcher, number 7, Tyler Richardson.
Strike one delivered to Tyler Richardson, who steps in for the Mountain Lions. 0-1 on him, as still out there is Curtis on the mound for the Thunderwolves. This one's pulled. That one off the bag, just out at second. It looked like he came off, but called out is Campbell, and Campbell comes up ginger.
Now batting, center fielder, number 4.
Keep an eye on that, but Aaron Brackle comes up as Richardson grounds into the fielder's choice. This one's on the ground to third once again. This time going across is Howard. He'll get the easy out at first. Moving up to second is Richardson. But back-to-back putouts for Kyson Howard over at third.
Number 10.
Stepping in for the Mountain Lions is Keegan Schultz, who will pinch hit for Vander Hodges. First pitch to Schultz looks like a slider that falls in for a strike. That one's fouled out of play, 0-2, quickly on the Mountain Lions. Schultz comes in with a 273 average. That one's fouled off again. Count will stay 0-2. Schultz has appeared in 9 previous games for the Mountain Lions. This will be the first game that he plays in that he did not start. His 10th appearance of the season overall. A 1-2, strike 3 called on the outside half of the plate. That call hasn't really been given all day, so you have to give it to Schultz for letting it go. But either way, it's the third out of the inning. The Mountain Lions get a couple base runners, but come up empty as the game stays 16-5 as we head to the 6th. Start of the 6th inning here at Mountain Lion Park in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Jake Ross bringing you the baseball action inside the RMAC today from the north end of Colorado Springs. And it's the Mountain Lions that find themselves down 11 as the visitors up from Pueblo have the bats going here today. Just can't seem to find the Mountain Lions defense no matter how hard they try.
Leading off the top of the sixth
And
inning.
it'll be Noah Hennings to step in first to lead off the inning for the Thunderwolves. Will Gabriel back out for his second inning of work on the mound for UCCS. Lefty for the Mountain Lions comes set and delivers a high and outside ball to open the at-bat. One-0. That one just low as well. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch. That one outside as well. 3-0. Wind continues to blow from the right field side. Pretty steady out there, especially in the outfield as that one catches the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Hennings. Standing on deck is Brady Pruitt, who has 3 RBIs in his day, and that one just misses outside. And losing Hennings to a leadoff walk
Now
is
batting
Gabriel on the
number
mound.
Number 19, Brady Pruitt.
Brady Pruitt steps in. The check will go to first base, but back safely is Hennings. Pitch in there, catches this bottom half of the zone. 0-1 now on Pruitt as that's the first pitch he actually took in the at-bat as the first attempt went over to first base instead. The 0-1. This one on the ground right up the middle. Diving stop, flip to second. There's one on to first. Double play. Oh my goodness, UCCS turns a beautiful double play. A diving stop from Hella, the flip to Macaulay Sayre. He turns it to first and erases both runners.
Now batting number 18, Christian Castaneda.
That is a highlight reel double play. Ball 1 delivered at the plate to Castaneda, who has a 3-run home run, a double, and a single. He is 3 for 4 overall, 1-1 on him now. Back out of the windup is Gabriel. The pitch here, that one just misses outside, 2-1. I just cannot get over that double play. That was one of the best plays I have seen live. 2-1 at the plate, though, here. Swung on and missed. Nice heater low in the zone. Gets the chase from Castaneda. And it's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as the low heater gets the strikeout. A good inning defensively for UCCS. A highlight reel double play followed up by a good old-fashioned punch-out. Gets the Mountain Lions their first scoreless half inning of the game. As we take a look one more time at that double play. A diving stop, Hella. The turn from Sayre doesn't get any better than that as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Ronan Hella getting it done on both sides of the ball today. Comes in. He's 2 for 2 thus far. This one's fouled back out of play for strike one to open his third at bat. Still out there on the mound is Tyler Curtis for the Thunderwolves. This will be his 6th inning of work, as if he gets through this inning cleanly, definitely has a chance to try for the complete game. We'll see how he does. He misses on that pitch, 1-1. Working quickly, though. Right back to it. The fastball gets the chase, 1-2. Curtis wasting no time. Comes set once again. His windup, the pitch. This one knocked in to left field for a base hit. 3 for 3 day for Ronan Hella. And he stands on first with the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman, number 6, Macaulay Sayre.
Opening pitch to Macaulay Sayre in there for strike one. Next pitch is a curveball that drops in as well. Quickly 0-2 on the leadoff hitter for the Mountain Lions. Sayre 0 for 2 officially. He walked his first time up, was stranded on third in the first inning. Struck out swinging and flew out to right his next 2 times. This one on the ground. That should be a base hit into left field, even though Howard had a play on it. It kind of ate him up. It would have been a tough play either way. So, at least in my book, I'm giving him the single. So back-to-back singles. Has 2 runners on for the Mountain Lions. Dylan Morace, who came in for Kit Wigington defensively last inning, takes his first plate appearance. Morace had that outfield assist from left field to end the top half of the 5th inning for the Thunderwolves. Quite the play out there, as the Mountain Lions defense has had quite a few really nice plays. They just have had a lot of balls hit into open spaces at the same time. As ahead 2-0 is Morace at the plate. Fouling that one off is Morace. 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch. That one inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Mountain Lions finally getting some offense to go against Curtis. He's been able to manufacture a couple runs throughout this game. But lots of run support from Curtis has kept him on the mound, as this one's hit into right field. Over there to make the play is Sanchez. Thinking about tagging. Did he get back? Yes, he did. Close play on Hella at second. Made a couple of hard steps, but the throw went to second, not to third, and they almost caught Hella sleeping. Either way, that'll bring up Caleb Stubbings. Stubbings has a pair of hits and a pop out, a single and a double, as well as a run scored has made up his offense. Gets an early strike on him here in his 4th at-bat. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Nice heater low in the zone. Gets the miss from Stubbings. 0-2. That one misses just off the plate. 1-2 on Mount Lions first baseman. Curtis comes set, working off of the stretch with runners on. The 1-2. That one, strike three called on Stubbings. Again, they get that outside pitch to go, and Stubbings is the second looking strikeout victim for Curtis.
Pitch hitting for the Mountain Lions, number 36, Cam Kennedy.
Cam Kennedy, who is making his fourth appearance of the season. 2 starts, 1 in relief for the Mountain Lions. Steps in to pinch hit for Brad Madison. Next pitch to him, he'll foul off out of play. Quickly 0-2 on Kennedy. Oh, 2 outside. Good eye from Kennedy. 1-2. Another 1-2 on its way. Strike three call this time on the left side of the plate, and Kennedy goes down looking. Back-to-back Mount Lions go down watching strikes. And a pair of leadoff singles go for naught as Curtis responds to get the next 3, and the Mount Lions strand 2 as we go to the 7th inning. The Mount Lions have work to do, down 11. Trey Vasquez will lead things off against Will Gabriel here to start the final inning of play at Mount Lion Park in game 1 here. A nice wrinkle drops in there for strike 1, 0-1 here. One and one now as that one misses on Vasquez. Gabriel once again coming set. One just below the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. Looked like a good spot, but doesn't get the call. Gabriel once again gets his sign, starts his windup. This one's hit in the air to center field, coming in quickly and making the grab. out there is Aaron Brackle. He had to turn on the jets to be able to make it to that ball, but he records out number 1.
Tyson Howard.
That one's in there for strike 1 to open the 5th at bat for Kyson Howard. Howard has gone 0 for 3 officially. He did reach and come around to score in the 5th inning, excuse me. But that was on an error, so it doesn't go down as a hit for him. One's high and outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. He did do the feat that no batter wants to ever do, and he was recorded for 2 outs in the same inning back in the 3rd. 2-1 pitch to him here is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Once again, Gabriel gets his sign, comes set. Starts his motion, the 3-1 on the ground. This one's going to get up the middle just past a diving Ronan Hella. Thought he might have another play on that one, but couldn't quite secure it, and a 1-out single puts Howard aboard. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Tell you who that is. That is Tyson Palat.
Number 38, Tyson Howard.
Pallet steps in, hitting 0-56. And he takes strike 1 from Gabriel. Next attempt goes over to first, as diving in safely was Howard. That one misses just low, 1-1. So finishing his day with a 2-for-2 finish with a double, a single, a strikeout, and a ground out is Jeremiah Sanchez, as he's pinch hit for in this situation. Fouling that one off, though, is Pallet, and he is once again behind 1-2. Out of the stretch, Gabriel, nice curveball there, but it doesn't drop down. 2-2. Gabriel will reset, looking for the sign. The 2-2, runner thought about going. Richardson also thinks about the back pick, but holds on to the baseball. 3-2, the count will run full on the pinch hitter Pallet. 3-2, 1-out runner on first is Howard, who singled. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed. He got him with the heater, and Pallet continues to struggle at the plate as he comes up in the pinch situation. But he is out number 2 on the day. And on the inning for the Thunderwolves. That is the 3rd strikeout for Gabriel on the mound, as another pinch hitter steps to the plate, as Jake Algan Pacheco will try things against Gabriel. He takes for strike 1. That one's in there as well. Quickly behind 0-2 is Algan Pacheco.
Look, kid. Extend the inning. Here we go.
The 0-2. Strike 3 called. He gets him at the bottom of the zone, and back-to-back strikeouts and the inning for Will Gabriel. The Mountain Lions need 11 to tie, 12 to win it. In the bottom of the 7th, we'll see if they can do it when we come back.
Let's go, boys.
Mountain Lions have a mountain to climb, down 11 runs, as it will be the 5, 6, and 7 hole, which as of this moment are Casey Campbell, Tyler Richardson, and Aaron Brackle. We'll see if those are actually the 3 to come to the plate or not, as Campbell fouls off the first pitch. This time he lines one into right field. That one through for a base hit. And a leadoff base runner on in the 7th for UCCS brings up Tyler Richardson. Tyler Curtis still out there on the mound for the Wolfpack as he tries to complete the complete game. See if he's able to do it. Richardson, his last time up, grounded into a fielder's choice. See if he can avoid the same fate this time around. This time he lines it over to third, and it's a double play instead. They get Campbell at second, Richardson at first, and both of the Mount Lions runners erased.
Pitch hitting for the Mountain Lions, number 5, Luis Zamorano.
Luis Zamorano will pinch hit for Aaron Brackle. And he takes for a called strike 1. First pitch in there for a called strike 2 as Curtis trying to shut the door on the Mountain Lions. 0-2, swung on, bounced foul towards the Thunderwolves dugout. That one will bounce back into the field of play, so somebody will have to retrieve it. Out to get it is Howard at third base. Another 0-2 here on Zamorano. This one's on the ground, a shortstop. This should do it. And a nice pick at first base seals it as Williams secures the out. And the Thunderwolves improve to 2-0 in RMAC play. The Mountain Lions drop to 0-2. 16-5 is our final score as we take a look at a little bit of a replay of this game. It was all CSU Pueblo all day long from the get-go. They get 2 to open the scoring in the first inning as Tyler Curtis, you see him there on the mound, was dealing from start to finish. He gets the win for the Thunderwolves and will improve on his season to 2-1. The pitcher of record for the Mountain Lions was the starter Mancuso. He will even out at 1-1. But big flies aplenty for CSU Pueblo as offense had no shortage for them. Scoreless were both teams in the last 2 frames, but 16-5, the Thunderwolves blow past the Mountain Lions here in game 1 of this doubleheader. We'll be back. The second game was scheduled to start at 2 p.m. Usually there's only about 20 minutes or so in between games. We'll see how that goes, but stick around here on the UCCS live YouTube page for game 2. We'll have the start of game 2 shortly, as well as the RMAC network. For now, it is Jake Ross saying so long from Mountain Lion Park as the Thunderwolves get the 16-5 victory in game 1. We'll be back after a short break with game 2